Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'll be doing my early 2021 NHL predictions for the NHL awards. So, since I thought it was a good idea since this is the quarter way through the season so far. So, let's start it. So, I'm going to be doing the Hart Trophy, the Art Ross, the Rocket, the Norris, the Vezina, the Calder, and the Selke awards. And at the end, I'll be saying my Stanley Cup predictions, or just for the who's winning it. So let's start off with the Hart Trophy. So Hart Trophy is the player who is most valuable to his team, and they also consider people with like points throughout the season or how it's gonna work out. So in my opinion, I think the winner is gonna be Patrick Kane, because from the Chicago Blackhawks. He is one of the only reasons why the Chicago Blackhawks are actually have a chance of making the playoffs. Like, he has been doing really well. And my four honorable mentions, I have four for this one. So there's number one. So I'm ordering from who is most likely to get it if it's not Patrick Kane. So you got Connor McDavid and then Mitch Marner. He's been doing really well. If Toronto can keep it up and he can keep on giving the passes to Austin Matthews, he'll get more points and he'll be a hard contender. Next, we got Alexander Barkov, who's been doing really well this season. And number four might be a bit shocker, but I think people don't realize all the players. They only look at like the teams that are doing well. This team's actually doing well. Anze Kopitar is my fourth honorable mention. Okay, and then moving on to the Art Ross, which is the player who gets the most points. So it's not really my opinion. It's whoever gets the most points. And right now in the lead, as of right now, it's Connor McDavid has the most points. And I still think my predictions at the very end, I still think Connor McDavid will still be having the most points at the end of the season. Actually, also followed by Mitch Marner, my first honorable mention. My second is Leon Draisaitl, and then my third, it's a three-way tie between Jonathan Huberdeau, Austin Matthews, and Mark Scheifele. Next, we'll move on to the Rocket Richard Trophy / award. So this is whoever scores the most goals in the season. Right now, it's Matthews by a lot, and if Matthews can keep on getting at least a goal per game, and if he doesn't get a goal per game, he can get two next game, or we'll see. But I think Matthews will still be at the top at the end of this season. My three honorable mentions. Number one, Connor McDavid. He's almost in every single one, but he's a great player. Number two, David Pastrnak. I haven't been seeing him around, but now I've been seeing him a lot after he came back from his injury early this season. And number three, Leon Draisaitl. I think he will score more goals later on towards the season. Now, next is the Norris Trophy, the best defenseman in the NHL, my opinion. Points go a lot into this, but it's also by their play style and what they're doing. So, my winner, well, right now, the top defenseman leader with points is Quinn Hughes. But at the end of the season, not with just points, but also in my opinion, I think Cale Makar, who's having 11 assists, 12 assists, I think around that, and one goal. He needs to put up more goals and keep on getting more assists, and I think he'll be the winner of the Norris. So I have four honorable mentions for this one. Number one is Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay Lightning. Number two, Jeff Petrie, Montreal Canadiens. He has 6 goals already, tied for the most right now, and I think he's going to keep on getting more points. Number three, very underrated defenseman from the Edmonton Oilers, Darnell Nurse. Because with Tyson Barrie gone, I'm pretty sure that's it, but since Tyson Barrie's gone, Darnell Nurse has to step up, and right now he's been getting a lot of points and contributing to the team a lot. And my last honorable mention, Quinn Hughes, who is right now leading defenseman in points, and I think he's going to be number 4 in the or number 5, including the winner in their ranking. Now moving on to the Vezina Trophy, which is the best goalie in the NHL. So this goes with save percentage, goals against, but actually this one I'm going to start with my honorable mentions. So my first honorable mention is Andrei Vasilevskiy from the Tampa Bay Lightning, who is doing really well, a great start, but not as good as my other two, but I think he's going to step up his game towards the end of the season and the middle. Number 2, he's been doing unreal. I think just took the starting spot of the Vegas Golden Knights, replacing Robin Lehner, Marc-Andre Fleury, who was unreal last night or 2 nights ago. I don't know when you're seeing this video. Against the Colorado Avalanche, got a shutout. They won 3-0, made incredible saves. And number 3, from the Colorado Avalanche, Philip Grubauer. Yeah, he's just been doing really well in save percentage, goals against. Also, their team's doing really well, which saves him from getting a lot of shots on net and stuff like that. And so now my winner for the Vezina, he's been very unlucky at the beginning of the season, but I think he's going to get more lucky towards the end, towards the middle. Going to have a bounce back year starting right now against Ottawa. He's going to get a shutout. My favorite player of all time, Carey Price, is going to win the Vezina Trophy. Yes, this is not a joke. You did not hear me wrong. Carey Price is going to win. Okay, now moving on to the next award. Just 2 more awards to go. We got the Calder Trophy, which is the best rookie in the NHL. So, right now in the lead is Kirill Kaprizov, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Kaprizov or Kaprizov, but he was 14 points right now and leading the NHL for the rookies, and I still think he is going to win the Calder Trophy. And next, my 3 runner-ups or / honorable mentions. Number 1, Kevin Lankinen, Chicago Blackhawks goalie. He's been saving the Blackhawks, like I said, with Patrick Kane, but he's been saving at the back end. He's been doing really, really, really well, and you'll be able to see his stats on the screen. So, next, I think, runner-up, number 2, Niels Hoglander, Vancouver Canucks. He's been playing, he might be a contender for Selke. I didn't put him there. That's a little spoiler, but I did not put him there for the Selke. But he might be a contender. You never know. He's been playing well offense and defense and has a lot of points. Now, number 3, there's a lot of rookies who's doing really well. I think it might be too early to decide for the rookies. So I put a 3-way tie between Pius Suter, Chicago Blackhawks, Tim Stützle, Ottawa Senators, and Josh Norris, also Ottawa Senators. And now for my last player award, the Selke Award. That is the best offensive, defensive forward in the game. So, since 2003, it's always, not all the time, but most of the time, it's always been Patrice Bergeron. I think he's won 4 Selke Awards. He's really good, but this year, I think it might be changing a bit. I think Alexander Barkov is going to win the Selke Award. The captain of the Florida Panthers. He's been doing insane this year. I think around point per game, maybe even more. And then runner-up number 1 is Patrice Bergeron, just following behind Barkov. That could go one or another. I don't know, either Bergeron or Barkov. And number 2, he's one of the best players who knows how to play the game. He can. It's kind of like football, like quarterbacks. The quarterbacks can read the blitz. It's kind of like Mark Stone. He can read the plays. So that's what I just said the name. Mark Stone is my second runner-up for the Selke Award. And number 3, I didn't have a third runner-up, but if I did, it might be Anze Kopitar. Okay, now last award goes to the Stanley Cup Award. And this, I actually have a true feeling. Other years I've been biased. For example, NHL Bracket Challenge, always putting my favorite team there. But this, I actually have a feeling this is their year. Carey Price is gonna get his first Stanley Cup. The Montreal Canadiens, yes, the Montreal Canadiens are going to win the Stanley Cup. And the team that they're gonna beat, I don't know, because I don't know how the system of the playoffs work. It's, I think, because there's no East or West. There's no President's Trophy. There's no like who can. So, if I had to pick two teams that I think might go there that far, is the it can't be a Canadian team because that's the division Montreal's in. So I think it's gonna be either the Colorado Avalanche. They need to step up their game starting now, and a team that's been surprising a lot of people. But if you look at their team, they really do have a stacked team. The Florida Panthers. Okay, I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And you want to wait for the next video, which is going to be this weekend around that, or next week, an NHL 21 video. I'm not going to tell you what the video is. You have to stay tuned, follow up, turn on the notification bell so you know when that video is going to be published. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.